Are you planning to travel abroad in 2025? You need to know these new travel rules or risk delays, fines, or even being turned away at the airport. Stay tuned to make sure you're fully prepared for your next international adventure. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Top Dog Traveler, your go-to source for all things travel. If you're heading overseas in 2025, there's no better time than now to get the latest updates on what's changing for US travelers. Whether you're planning to visit Europe, the UK, or anywhere else, we've got you covered. But here's the thing. Travel rules are changing fast, and it's critical to stay on top of these updates. You don't want any surprises when you land at the airport. In today's video, we'll break down the latest travel rules, including new requirements, what you should expect, and some important things to keep in mind when planning your trip. Let's dive in. Let's start with the UK. Beginning January 8, 2025, the UK is requiring travelers from countries like the US to apply for an electronic travel authorization, ETA. This isn't a visa. It's a quick, easy online process that you'll need to complete before you travel. The cost, just £10, about $13 US. The ETA is valid for 2 years, and it allows you to stay in the UK for up to 6 months at a time. The good news is that it's valid for multiple entries. But here's the catch. You must apply online or via the mobile app at least 3 business days before your departure, so don't leave it to the last minute. Next up, let's talk about Europe. Starting in May 2025, the European Union is rolling out the European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS, for travelers from the US. If you're planning to visit any of the 26 countries in the Schengen area, this new rule will affect you. The ETIAS is very similar to the UK's ETA. It costs about €7 or $7.50 USD, and you'll apply online, answering a few basic questions about your travel plans and background. Most approvals are instant, and once approved, your ETIAS is valid for 3 years or until your passport expires. No need to apply for every trip, just once. Now, let's move on to something that could impact every American flying in 2025, the Real ID requirement. Starting May 7, 2025, you must have a Real ID-compliant driver's license to board a domestic flight. But here's the kicker. This also affects international flights if you're passing through US airports first. So even if your final destination is overseas, you'll need to have a Real ID to board your flight. How do you know if your ID is Real ID compliant? It will have a star in the upper right corner. If it doesn't, you'll need to update it before traveling. Now let's address something that could affect you if you're planning to travel internationally. Recently, several European countries, including Germany, France, and the Netherlands, have issued travel advisories regarding US policies on transgender and non-binary travelers. Starting in 2025, US entry forms will require travelers to match their gender identity with their assigned birth sex. This has raised concerns for some travelers, as it could lead to complications when entering the US while trying to align with the new policies. While this likely won't directly affect your travels abroad, it's an important factor to consider when planning your trip. Political tensions and policy changes can quickly alter how countries view travel to the US and vice versa. Keep an eye on this in case it influences your travel decisions. Before we move on, I just want to say thank you for sticking with us up to this point. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with anyone you know who might be planning to travel internationally in 2025. By liking and sharing, you're helping other travelers find crucial information they need, and we appreciate your support. Let's keep going. There's one more trend that's affecting international travel in 2025. Global travel patterns are shifting, and while Americans are still eager to travel abroad, there's been a noticeable drop in foreign visitors coming to the US. According to recent reports, international arrivals to the US have fallen by over 20% year over year as of March 2025. So why does this matter to you? If you're planning international travel, it's important to be aware of shifting global perceptions about the US. This could lead more countries to tighten travel rules or issue updated travel advisories. Always double-check the latest guidelines for your destination before booking your trip. So, what's the big takeaway here? Things are changing fast in the world of travel in 2025. The UK's new ETA, the EU's upcoming ETIAS, and the Real ID requirement are all major changes that will affect American travelers. But it's not just about paperwork. Political shifts and global travel patterns are also playing a role in how travel is evolving. One final piece of advice: always stay updated. Travel restrictions and policies can change at any moment, so make sure you're on top of the latest news before you head out the door. Thank you for joining us today on Top Dog Traveler. We hope this video helps you plan your 2025 international travels with ease. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future travel tips and updates, and you really help other travelers find our content. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure together. Stay safe and see you soon, fellow travelers.